That's crazy.
Leak gonna still wear his hat like Hey, Leak gonna still wear that like that.
Bro, you got me fucked up.
Hey, listen, man. Phoenix, what's going on? Welcome to the Heat Advisory Podcast, man. Your boy E.A. Jones. We here with
the boy Khalid, man.
Old man Jenkins. Nah, I'm playing. We got Khalid and
Lucy, man. What's up?
And in the back, who we have?
Y'all already know it's your girl Kalavi in the building.
What Jay say? What happened? That nigga said,
What's happy?
what's up?
What's the happy?
All right, listen, man. So to start off every show, we're gonna play let's play some vibes or something like that. So listen, if you an artist out there and you want to get your music played and featured on the Heat Advisory Podcast, make sure you submit it right here to this email, all right? Now, hey, DJ, you think we can get that Cosmos running? All right, bet. Combos. So listen, we got Jay Hayes, produced by Cangelosi.
Yes, sir.
Combos on all platforms. If you want to get your music featured on the Heat Advisory platform, baby, submit it right here
Hit us up, man.
to this email
IG,
and say this is for the Heat Advisory Podcast.
Yeah.
Let's go. Go. Let me get that bottle real quick, John Tony. Let me hold that bottle, bro. The bottle?
Go ahead, Jay.
Come on, Jay. Yeah, we going Bel Air Blue today, man.
Shout out Ricky Rose.
Shout out Rose. Shout out Bel Air. Shout out Jay Hayes and Cangelosi.
Bel Air boys. Shit it.
Kool-Aid.
This shit do taste like Kool-Aid, I'm not gonna lie. I'm all the way sitting on the hill, bro. I'm like, on the, I don't know, you feel me? I'm over here on the fucking slope. You ain't smoked it, huh?
You didn't smoke it?
Alonzo. Alonzo morning.
It's crazy because a lot of my niggas is some of my favorite artists. No cap.
It's like that.
It's like that for sure.
It's like that.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You was in your bag.
You was in your Duffy on this low shit, I ain't gonna lie.
I be going crazy. We all be going crazy.
Shout out Cangelosi. Shout out Cangelosi. Okay.
Why you switch up like that look? Girl. Uncle Earl. Boy.
Alonzo. Cosmo.
In the Audi.
Come on.
Got that smoke.
It's like that. Yeah. Jay Hayes.
Cangelosi.
Shout out to Hayes.
We got Combos.
Fire for real.
I thought it was Cosmos, but it's Combos.
That was fire.
It's Combos?
Combos.
Okay. Hey, listen, man. This first episode is sponsored by the Heat Advisory themselves. So listen, we're going to put y'all on the quick merch real fast, man. We have here the Heat Advisory merch. To my left, we have Camo. He has that good black charcoal hoodie on, right? This is the Heat Advisory merch. This is curated from and for the coach. So listen, these are actually all chipped with their own personal tags, right? These are NFC blockchains that keep you tapped in not only as business owners with analytics, so you can actually sell that to your sponsors and promote that with your sponsors. Shout out to Verify, who will plug this in with this technology. But this technology allows other entrepreneurs to not only sell their analytics to other sponsors to make money, but also it keeps your analytics tracked, right? So you know exactly where this merch is going, how many people have tapped this merch. What we'll do is it's gonna pull up a commercial, and this can be your product, your business, your service. And it's up to you on where you market it. If If you have a network of 100,000, great. Sell that to Circle K and they can put some ads on there, all right? So if you want to find some of our merch, again, www.theheatadvisory.com, or you can go and DM us, all right? We got the charcoal shirts for the summertime, all right? We got the black with the yellow on them. We have the hoodies coming for the wintertime. You got to stay prepared. If you want to grab it, go ahead and purchase that now, all right? Heat Advisory out. Let's do it.
Shout out Jay Hayes, man. Jay Hayes is actually one of my favorite artists to say.
You inspire me, bro.
I was definitely inspired.
You was inspired?
I was inspired, low key.
100.
Back to the music tip.
I love it. So look, if you an artist, you want to get your music featured on the Heat Advisory podcast, go ahead and slide it to the email right here. Man. All right. So listen, man, major shout out to Tribe Ave Studios. As you can see, they have a beautiful setup going on here. If you guys are looking for recording, it is a studio as well. But if you're looking to do some pictures, they got that too. Oh yeah, and they do have a beautiful podcast. So make sure you tap in with Tribe Ave Studios, all right? So look, let's get into this, man. This is the Heat Advisory podcast. So I think we start off with definitely talking about who we are. And shit, what do we do? You know what I'm saying? I'll start off. I'm EA Jones. First and foremost, I'm an artist, right? You can check me out on all platforms at EA_Jones. That's like my passion. That's what I love to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't get paid for it, I still do that shit. So, second, I'm an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? I like fashion. So, you feel me? I created a brand called Ride Public where, you know, it's a lot of custom one-on-one pieces and stuff like that. I feel like as artists, you know what I'm saying, we got to shine, and we got to shine bright as stars. So, you feel me? I like to have a custom Ride Public jacket on, or maybe some denim or something like that. You feel me? So, I'm a designer. That's on the hat right now. That's the hat right there?
This is a Ride Public hat right here. You feel me? So, I said, I as an artist, I feel like if you're going to brand anybody, man, you got to brand yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, I got that Ride Public on, you feel me? And then outside of that, I'm an entrepreneur as well. So, with that, I feel like, you know, anything I wanted to do with that had to kind of go into like what I like to do. So I created the Heat Advisory to, you know, just showcase other people in the community that's doing their thing and similar to what I'm doing. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So that's a little bit on who I am. Leak.
Yeah, my name's Khalik, man. I have a brand called Show the World. I also have a collective of artists, 3 artists, called Show the World Sound, where we do a lot of different things, throw our own events, just kind of trying to promote positivity. Facts. And collaboration amongst Arizona and amongst us as artists.
Facts.
Brand and event coordinator for the Heat Advisory. I do a lot of different things, make websites, edit, shoot, do a lot of different things. So
yeah, edit, like real deal. Khalik, like I was saying before, Khalik like a Swiss Army knife. You know what I'm saying? Like Khalik does like a little bit of everything.
For sure.
And I would say he's like kind of, I would say brand marketer for real, because you a lot of like the, you know, you direct a lot of the vision as far as the videos go when it comes to the editing and putting that shit together. So big shout out to Khalik.
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
What's going on? As you heard, my name Cangelosi. I'm a producer, composer, engineer. I'm from Chicago. I've been out here for like...
Chirac?
Nah, bro. Chicago, bro.
Sorry, Chicago.
Yeah, not Chirac.
What part specifically, bro?
I grew up out south, but I lived most of my life on the north side.
Word.
So, shout out Rocky Park, man.
What you be doing, Lil? Tell Cangelosi.
So, like I said, I'm a producer, composer. That's like my main thing. But I try my hand at everything, you feel me? So, whether it be music, fashion, you know, photography, videos, like whatever, if it's artistic, I'm trying to get involved with it. So,
Word.
Yeah, I've been out here for a few years and we clicked up, you feel me? So,
Nigga Cangelosi got on the camera and just got to, yeah, so. Like prior to this, we was just roasting shit. We was rap beefing and
that's me, you feel me? That's it. But
no, I'm playing with you, bro. I'm playing.
But
yeah. Cangelosi like finna be like, well, we have Dimitri is the main DJ, but like if Dimitri like for whatever reason like couldn't fill in, like we'd be like, yo, Cangelosi, can you handle that? And he would most definitely handle that. And producing, so shout out to Cangelosi. Diana.
Very soon.
Period. You already know what it is. I go by the name Kalabi. You know, I've done, you know, a few things. I've, you know, gotten a few bags. Started off with music and modeling, hosting, a few bags. Right now I'm in my photography bag. I do a lot of photography right now. That's my thing. I'm getting into video this year. So y'all look out for a lot of video content on that.
Tap in with Calavi
Tap
on
in
that.
for sure. Outside of that, like I said, I still hosting, just kind of moving around. Cause whatever happens type situation. But
Word.
yeah.
So you definitely willing to try new opportunities.
Absolutely.
Open to learning new things when it comes
sure.
to this creative shit.
You would
sure.
say
I'm
you
very,
taught at a
very
high school?
creative.
You do something else.
You taught at a high school?
Oh yeah, so
Teach at a high
okay,
school?
Yeah, that's
right. I forgot to mention that. I am a photography teacher at a high school as well.
That's big
I
time.
don't just have my own
It is.
business
That's big
doing
time.
it, but I also, teach it at a high school. I've been having my photography business for about 4 years now, going on 5 years.
How's that going?
So,
How's that going,
It's
Calavi?
it's pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. Over the past couple of years, it's been going up. It's been going up, and it's only up from here.
I'm sure it has its ups and downs, but
For sure, especially in the beginning when it first started out. Everything, any business that you start off with, it's gonna start off shaky. You're gonna have some bumpy roads, even throughout it. 10, 15 years throughout it, you still gonna have some bumps in the roads. But at the end of the day, it's all about keeping it moving, keep it pushing,
Facts.
and just keep going.
that is a fact. How was it teaching high school kids though? Like they be pissing you off?
Man, and the fact that I don't
Like,
look.
say we off wax, so you can say whatever on it. Hey, this is a safe place. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
it's a
so
safe-
look, I'm
safe
gonna
zone.
keep it. I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck with y'all.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. It's a beautiful thing. I'm not gonna lie. When I first started off, hold on, let me
trying to
explain.
hear
Let me
shit.
Her
let me
kids are
elaborate.
watching now.
When
That's
I
why she
first
had to say
started
that.
off,
Love my
obviously I didn't see I didn't see myself teaching. This opportunity actually just kind of fell in my lap. I look at it as a blessing. I feel like it's a bigger picture. It's more to it. But when I first started off, it was a little struggle a little bit.
rocky.
These are high school girls. It's an all girls school, by the way.
Oh, word.
So they gonna challenge you just like your kids would. Which, by the way, I don't have children, so it was new for me. So I'm like, oh, okay. But I look at it at this. I try to look at the positives. Like it's getting me ready for parenthood.
Right.
Also, it makes you. It forces you to be patient. So it works on positive things like being more patient. Just being more understanding. I feel like it's a life lesson. It's a good thing. I feel like
That's always good.
this was a chapter in my life that was supposed to happen. It's a part of my journey for sure. I love it though.
Round of applause for that.
Hit the weed for
The
that.
youth, the future.
Facts.
Okay. I love that.
They like my babies for real.
Word.
I be on them like. If they falling behind on grades, I'm gonna sit right next to them all day in class. Like, let's do it together
That's
until
good.
because you graduating, you gonna get through high school.
They need teachers
Life
like
itself
that.
is hard.
They
you feel
need
me?
that. You know what I'm
Need
saying?
that.
And I love that everybody on this. We are missing 2 people. You know what I'm saying? So the Heat Advisory does consist of 2 more people, which is Camo. Shout out Camo.
Shout out Camo.
You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, Camo was not able to be here today, but y'all gonna see him in the future. You know what I'm saying? And also, Mr. J. Hayes. Right now, he's doing a little networking and marketing over in Vegas. So, you know what I'm saying? While he's doing that, we're going to make sure we doing this, and then y'all going to see J. Hayes very soon. So,
Shout out
we
Mr. Hayes.
are the Heat Advisory. And
Heat
guys,
advisory boys and girls.
what is the Heat Advisory?
And
What is the
girls.
Heat Advisory? I think that's something that a lot of people have just different perspectives on. So the Heat Advisory is a media platform. Did you hear that? A media platform that showcases the hottest talent, right? So artists, creatives, entrepreneurs, we showcase these talents through really, I say fucking dope ass showcase. I was really gonna find the right word, but I'm like, we do some dope ass
different,
showcases.
I'm gonna put this out there. Heat Advisory is the dopest. We gonna put this. We gonna manifest this.
Facts.
The
Come on.
Heat Advisory is gonna be one of the dopest entertainment slash everything, music slash
Lifestyle
video
brand,
slash
all that.
all that to ever come out of AZ. Period.
So you ever in Phoenix, make sure you come check out our events. You know what I'm saying? As Calavi said over here, our events is really dope as well. So we showcase these people through events, showcases. We have a TV show on the map right now, and it basically just covers all of the events. And it really shows you our ups and downs as well throughout it. So you kind of get like the reality also in that as well of how we
Goods,
are.
the bads, the full spectrum.
You know what I'm
full
saying?
spectrum.
But it shows a full. It's a show that you gotta catch. You know what I'm saying?
The real. Y'all showing the
So
real.
yeah, a media platform though. You know what I'm saying? And we do a lot of different other things as well, like food reviews. So we we'll go to local businesses and restaurants and showcase their
Community work.
exactly. Am I missing anything?
Shoot.
Interviews,
Interviews,
podcasts,
street interviews, community events.
There you go. So we really, are based in the community, and our goal is just to showcase the hottest shit that's going on. You know what I mean? So make sure you follow the Heat Advisory and check us out.
And subscribe while you at it.
Subscribe while you at it, baby.
Smash that like button.
All right, so listen. As we diving into that, I was asking you, I was saying, like, as an individual, you were with Show the World. However, you also have a hand in the Heat Advisory. So it's like, since you've been, this is a new journey. What's the journey for you been like as far as personally when it comes to networking and it comes to like just connecting dots in the community with the Heat Advisory?
I feel like it got me in a lot of different rooms that I wouldn't have been otherwise.
Why you say that though? Like you feel like
Because you know me, I'm a little bit more reserved. I don't really be on the club scene or outside really like that. So I feel like now being with the Heat Advisory, now I'm able to be here, there, you know what I'm saying, and just be in those rooms and like, you know what I'm saying, because I wouldn't put myself in those rooms. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like that just having more opportunities to meet people I wouldn't have met before, or just not as fast. You know what I'm saying? So I probably would have met them, but just not as fast or whatever like that. So I feel like now, my network is growing. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a team, bro. We got a diverse group of people who
that's different too.
Are promoting the same thing. We don't do it the same, but we're promoting the same thing. And that's powerful. And people see that, and it's kind of like you gravitate towards that energy. So
yeah, and I would say the same too. Like me individually as an artist, bro, I feel like being. I mean, I've always pushed myself as an artist. You know, so I put myself in those rooms. I'm always been big on networking and connecting dots with people, but I feel like it's different when you have a group of people.
It's different.
All aligned on the same vision where it's like, we all trying to, go to the next level with our music.
Exactly.
And we like the business idea of, you know what I'm saying, bringing people together and showcasing those other people as well on the come up.
And that's what we need right now. It's kind of like it's a little psychology thing. It's like when you see a group of people in a uniform walk into a room, you gonna automatically look or like, attention's gonna gravitate over there. So I feel like that's kind of that's going on right now with us. It's kind of like we have good energy, we're great people,
right?
And when you add the brand and just the lifestyle,
the unity too,
the unity of it,
that's huge.
It's just is what it is, and you're seeing it right now. So
no facts, and I feel like the growth. I'll let Tony attest too, but like I feel like the growth in 7-8 months compared to, I would say even compared to like a year of what I've done individually. Don't get me wrong, bro. Like I said, I do the foot traffic as well individually. Y'all know that. But for me, having y'all, you know what I'm saying? Also, like when it comes to like putting out content, when it comes to like, if we're going to do recap for an event, make sure like, we got different hands a part of this one thing to be able to get this mission done. You know what I'm saying? Even if it ain't all the guys, even if it's just like, us three can pull up somewhere, the other three.
It's beneficial.
You feel what I'm saying? Tony, what you feel like though? Because I know you're not from here. You've been here about 2 years. Yeah. What's your experience been with the Heat Advisory?
So, like, if you know me, you know me. But like, I've had like my own, successes and shit like back home. But like, who I connected with. So, into like what Khalik's saying, like being in those rooms, like I'm familiar. You feel me? So like bringing that familiarity to the Heat Advisory, I think is like something I felt like just naturally could come because. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people back home, they like try to have that like vision, bro, but it's like a real cutthroat city. So it's hard for shit like that to take off.
What you talking about as far as like
just like building collectives, trying to have anything.
Is no collectives in Chicago?
Not for sure, bro. Like they are, bro. But it's like, look, if you're not making like real music for real, bro, it's gonna be come out the city. There's been a couple groups that was like pretty decent, bro, but it's like that shit didn't work out. You feel me? Like Save Money was like something decent, but they didn't have a vision right. You feel me? If you want to model for like a proper group, you know what I'm saying, collective type shit, like you gotta look at some shit like ASAP Mob.
But do you think like the for lack of a better term, like the music model is more advanced than Arizona's is, or do you think Arizona?
I mean, the thing is,
like
like
what
historically, there's a music model. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's almost like a design within the city. As I'm, like living there, you'll experience it. Bro. You know how many people that come from that city, like blues and jazz and you know what I'm saying, hip hop and all that shit. So it's like it's different because Arizona is, you feel me? Like my dad was born in 1954, bro. Like when did Arizona become a state type shit? You feel me? Like. It's like that type of, like, with all due respect, bro.
feel me? I'm like, I'm trying to do the math and shit.
Longer
Like,
than 1954.
I don't know.
I don't know, bro. We need a fact checker. Like that's what we need. Like a
I'm gonna
person.
fact check this
Your
shit.
dad was born in 1950s?
54. So
Why you say like that?
it just
My parents was born in the 70s. So I'm just
Same.
like, dang, that's wild.
yeah,
I'm just,
it threw me off.
yeah. It'd be
But
like
what it is
fine.
like, bro, it's like Arizona, like the what is it? State
Hey.
48. It's the 48 state.
I have no idea, bro.
I don't know when that shit was.
It's state
started,
whatever.
though.
The point that I'm making is that it's
If you know,
new,
listen,
bro.
look. If you know when Arizona, don't look it up. Don't be trying to look it up. And all that. Like off the top of the head, if you know where Arizona or what year Arizona was established, please drop it below.
Let us know.
And don't look it up, man. That's you
Right.
can't cheat
But
on
what
that.
I'm saying is that it's new, bro. It's a new like state and everything, bro. Phoenix and all of that shit compared to places where hip hop is older.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like it's got a different culture, but Chicago is just different in itself. Like we just got different priorities.
Yeah.
So like being out here, I just can see
Different environment.
Yeah, the different environment.
I ain't even gonna lie though. I gotta chime in because I'm from here as well. By the way, people who don't know, I'm from here. You know what I'm saying? So for
Likewise.
me, when I look at the culture, bro, it's not very unified. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's why what we doing is like
We're back home.
here, home, Phoenix. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about
Arizona home.
You talking about what's not unified out here?
Yeah, like
There's
now
definitely no culture
now I
here.
feel like your
I feel like there is
Growing
though.
up,
see it.
growing up,
It's more of a Latino culture.
I remember being like-
Mexican culture though.
facts.
that's
My
the,
best
like-
friend's Hispanic.
You
like,
from out here?
Yeah, I'm from out here, born and raised. So we wear breeds around here. But like I remember being like, literally, I'm not like I kid you not, the only
Right.
black kid in class.
What?
When I would get another black kid in my class, I was excited to tell my parents like, it's a black kid in my class. Like three black kids total on campus.
Yeah,
so it's
straight.
for the facts. I'm being
Nah,
dead
yeah.
ass.
I ain't gonna lie. I always had hella white, like, cause I was more in like, I say like North Phoenix and like East Valley. So like for me, it was more white people, and I feel like I was always clicked up with the black people though. So I'd be like the one. We be like the five niggas. And, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. In the school.
For sure.
You know, so that was cool because you find your homies in it. You like, okay, yeah.
Right down
But then
there.
it was some of them black people that was respectfully, they was just a little.
Where you get your style from? If you know.
I think I always was influenced by the culture. Like I always, like my household was always culture. You feel my brothers and them fresh, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like my dad's fresh, so it's like, you feel me? Mom's is too, so it's just kind of like a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like it was just culture, and I like who I like. I like I was listening to, I was around white people. I'm listening to, you feel me? Mike Jones, T.I., 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne, like Kanye, you feel me? So I've always been cultured. I've always, even like when ASAP first came out, I was probably like, that was around the day-to-days when Wiz Khalifa was dropping them day-to-days and shit. And I was fucking with that whole era, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure niggas, it was some hip niggas, like even like my homies, they was influenced by the same shit just naturally. So it's like we all had that in common of like we had a certain style when we went to school.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Campo,
Kind of like even
where was
now.
you at?
Yeah. As far as what?
Like what
year?
part of Arizona? What school was?
I went to Campo. Well, I went to Waynesford at first, which is like
out there.
yeah, that's like Gilbert area, and then I went to Campo Verde, which is like kind of Gilbert Chandler.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it was the same. Williamsville was a little bit more culture though. They had a couple more people that was, you feel me, familiar with what was going on. Like they gonna be like on your, like your school's culture if they get on your ass about some fake J's or something. Like, you see a nigga with some fake J's, they like, oh hell no, they on your ass on Snapchat.
That's when what are those?
Yeah, that's when they was getting on niggas' heads. So
had their head on you.
you feel what I'm saying? But if your school didn't identify that and they're like, oh, those are cool, bro. Like, y'all niggas got a problem here. It's a minority problem in the building, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you feel me? I was definitely on the north and kind of like more the east side, so I feel like, huh?
Did you open it?
What you talking about?
The drink?
Oh, you trying to get some more of that Bel Air? Bel Air, you gotta send us some more,
Send
man.
us
You
some more
feel my boy
bottles, man.
Leak? He going in, he like that blue, you know.
That shit nice.
Hey, so I want to give people the backstory too of the Heat Advisory. I feel like Diana, I know, chime in because you could be the person who kind of asks us some questions on it because I'm sure as we describing it to people, you know, they may have some questions.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So look, the backstory of the creation. I want to give my perspective. You give your perspective. Okay. Tony, you give your perspective. Yeah. And then maybe you can even just based off what you seen us do. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you kind of had an idea as far as maybe even just social media scene of what we've been doing. Okay. All right. So I feel like my backstory of it is like, I feel like even me as an artist going through me as just trying to connect dots and stuff like that, like find people who I felt like were doing what I'm doing at a dope level. Yeah. At a high level, excuse me. But like, and I feel like by that, it means like when you listen to the music, you like, yeah, this shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then it's like even going to like videos, like when it comes to music videos, bro, I like Lyrical Lemonade and what's the nigga what's bro name that we were showing? You had sent me the IG on. You sent me an IG of his name is Pat or something like that.
Oh no, my homie Jimmy. Shout out Jimmy Regular, bro.
Jimmy Regular, he was dope. I like his video.
Director, Augie, and shit.
But you know, I couldn't really find a lot of people out here that were making just like the type of like the Augie type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't find it. But that's the shit that I like. So going throughout that process, you know, I started to like go to other cities and states. And now I'm going to, you know, New York, LA, you know, just different parts of the, you know, where the culture's going on. So when I going through that motion, you know, a good friend of mine, Lamaya, shout out Lamaya, you know, she had me going to like just some little exclusive listening parties and you know, events that were kind of more scaled towards like artists and creators.
So you just saw a whole different experience than you've seen out here.
You see what I'm saying, Leak? So it was really like for me coming from out here, I mean, at least this is like what 2 years, maybe a year and a half ago type shit. So like at that time, I feel like this year in the last like 4 months, I started seeing a lot more shit going on out here. Like as far as like
people trying to do different things.
They're
trying to keep up.
You know what I'm saying?
They're trying to keep up with what we doing, bro.
And little stuff. Sure. So I've seen that, and but at the time I was like, man, because I'm looking for shit myself. I'm like, nigga, I'm trying to go network like how I did out in New York. So when I came back home, I had this idea because for me it's like I've lived all throughout Arizona, so I have friends just all over. You know what I'm saying? Like and I know people who are shakers and movers throughout the city just off of networking and being out here. You know what I'm saying? So for me it was like, let me try to, you know, when I get home, reach out to all these people and let me try to put something together and see if we can make something shake. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't got no problem with nobody. Everybody knows love with me.
So would you say that New York trip inspired the creation of the Heat Advisory?
I think the lack of inspiration out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like
the New York trip,
you felt like this.
I already because you know, and shout out Camo, because Camo know like since the beginning, bro. You know, shit, I was making music before I met bro, but I was always like, niggas need a team. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for a team of people. I feel like every one of us at one point was like, yo, I need a team of people where we can move around and do this creative shit that we like to do. You know what I'm saying? So like with that, I'm like, okay, I've always knew I needed a team of people. You know what I'm saying? But it's very rare for an artist to find a group of people who's just dedicated to them and their music, and it's very individualistic. It's an individualistic
especially
sport.
in Arizona.
Yeah, it's
in
like
Arizona.
a competition. It's a competition.
And if you look at it, like, you know, if you look at our history, we really, you know, we ain't got no Quavos coming out this motherfucker. We ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? So Lil Wayne coming out of here and nothing. So I feel like, you know, that's a problem in itself. Like that kind of shows like that. What's going on?
I feel like we definitely had some.
We have
just
some.
Never came out because of the team situation. I feel like it's
I feel
very
like
important.
Here, so
it's very important. I feel like any successful anything, there's a team behind it for sure.
No,
sure.
yeah.
So
but in my head,
I think that
who on a level of like, let's say like A-list, who an A-list celebrity?
I don't think we have
no,
A-list.
I think the only one I can think of, honestly, like the biggest that I can think of is Willie North Pole.
I would say
Willie
North Pole.
I like.
I would say Willie North Pole. I would say futuristic kind of did a little something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whether I like the music or not, I feel like he kind of built a landscape.
footprint.
He made a
Sure.
footprint out
He
here.
got on a billboard.
Definitely. Shout out Futuristic, man.
And
He
I
made
feel
a
like
footprint for sure.
we're in the time now to where a lot more is coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, we're definitely advancing, but like what I'm saying is like in the past, we not somebody we one of the major cities in the country, so it's like
right next to LA. We right next.
you know what I'm saying. So in my head, it's like for us to it just says something about. I don't even want to say our unity, but at the same time, we do have a lot of dope ass artists that's out here, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying. A lot of niggas that I know is really talented, bro. So with that, you know what I'm saying. When I came home, I went ahead and said, you know what, I'm gonna invite some people that I know who are doing their thing over to a studio, and we'll create some type of like just environment that's creative and inspiring. A safe environment where people can showcase their talents, you know what I'm saying? They can network with other creative people.
That should look crazy.
And just like create that, like honestly, I just like to be in creative spaces because like, don't get me wrong, the club every once in a while is cool and shit, bro. But like, I like to go to places where I can like have fun, smoke, enjoy myself, but also like leave and be like, yo, I found a producer, I found an engineer that's raw as hell, nigga. I'm finna tap on.
That's what it's about.
You feel what I'm saying? Because that just it can help me elevate. So for me, I enjoy that. So we created that environment. Shout out Jay Hayes again. You feel me? Like he allowed me to, have this gathering at his studio. It was a dope studio downtown. It had the aesthetic that I felt matched my vibe, which is I want some player classy shit that like when niggas come in, they're like, yo, this, you feel me? This decent. Yeah. So that was first, and then after that, I probably invited like 65 people through. And it was all, engineers, producers, DJs, videographers, photographers, artists, you know what I'm saying? All creative and shit like that. Yeah. And it was dope, bro. It was a success. You feel me? I felt like from at least what I had set out, I'm like, I wanted to be something.
It looked dope, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we rocked out with that first one. And then, after that, it was people like kind of like, hey, yo, bro, like, let me know when you're doing the next one. And in my head, I'm like, I didn't really, you feel me? I'm kind of like this. Next one. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, nigga, we got to go big. So then at this point, I'm like, I was, shout out AB as well because he was on board, from the beginning. He not with us no more, but we'll get into that. But, it was me, Jay, Camo, AB, and then, you feel me, as I'm trying to gather my super crew.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Team of all-stars.
I kind of meet these two, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I'll let y'all give y'all experience as far as, like, when you met me and how that happened and what the feeling was like and what the vibe was on, and then I'll carry on, you feel me?
So, it's actually...
Wait, real quick. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut y'all off. I just wanted to piggyback off that, EA. First off, I wanted to... you gonna burn your pinky shirt up.
I'm a bird the uniform.
Church is money.
Nah, but... I just wanted to go ahead and piggyback off that and applaud you on that because I feel like it takes that mind state to become successful. Yeah. And my question to you is just one question: at what point did it take you to get to that type of mind state? Because obviously there had to been some things, some trials and tribulations you had went through to even get to that mind state, or you could have just started off like that. I'm just curious where your head at with it.
Yeah, and that's why I ain't gonna lie, with the Heat Advisory, I emphasize like the hottest, cause like I consider myself a really dope artist. You know what I'm saying? Like I said confidently, like yo, we can listen to my catalog with anybody, and they gonna pick out some songs that I feel like they gonna like. So that's a good sign. So with that, I feel like I was really going through engineer after engineer, videographer after videographer, you know what I'm saying? And for me, it was like, then I was like, well, maybe what I'm looking for ain't here. So I started, and I think a lot of people who are honestly very talented, they feel the same way, where they're like, maybe what I'm looking for ain't here. So they go to LA, they go to New York, Miami, because it's like they need to go, And so for me, I think it became a thing where, I felt like what I was, at least the people that I know, and the group of community that people who fuck with me was genuine, and it was good. It was upsized enough to be like, you know what? Like I feel like if I was to do this, people would support me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just me showing up for other people. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm on social media, even if I don't know you, I'm gonna show love to you and stuff like that. That's just me building my own rep out here. But with that, I knew people was gonna rock with me. So I felt like at that point, I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm about to put this together. You feel me? If niggas show up, I'm gonna fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? If not, it's still love. But you know what I'm saying? Like, the people who do come, I know that they want to be a part of something. You know what I'm saying? And if I get enough people here, that'll kind of say something as far as just like, yo, we gonna start a movement. This is a movement now. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So with that, it definitely took just like, obviously me doing my part out here. It helps that I'm from here too, because then I could be like, you know, I know niggas who are creative, who are now creative, who I've known for a long time, you know what I'm saying? So it's nothing just like, hey, bro, just pull up. It's going to be a good vibe, and niggas just like, say less, you know what I'm saying? And then with that, I just dream big, so it's like I'm trying to, if I'm going to start at the studio, next I want to do a showcase, you know what I'm saying, where it's a bunch of shit incorporated into it, not just plugging in your music and playing a song. I want it to be a full experience now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a good question though.
That's a great question.
That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful
thing. It is. I love it for everybody.
And that's what I saw when I saw this thing. I was like, oh yeah, this is something for real. So it's crazy because my boy was like, Leak, you need to start going out more, bro.
You might as well shout out the homie.
Shout out Xavier, my dog X, man. He told me, he said, Leak, you need to start going out more. So it's one of the nights I went out.
Yeah.
I ran into Jay Hayes.
Word.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's good, nigga? Say what's good to Jay Hayes. We was at Palmer, downtown.
Word, okay.
So I said, what's good, Jay Hayes?
Shout out Palmer.
Shout out Jay Hayes. Shout out Palmer.
Yeah.
Shout out Eric. Josh was there too. Just before I even knew Josh. It was crazy. It was crazy.
We'll get into that.
So we chopping up with Jay, exchange information, whatever like that. Push, keep it pushing.
Yeah.
And then he posts his your post, which was like, I'm looking for an event coordinator.
Word.
And I just threw that back to school event, and it was a success. So I'm kind of like, this is something I feel like I can build on.
Yeah.
I want to expand on
the
this.
Light bulb was here.
And my boy was like, Leak, you need to get outside more. So it was kind of just like a full circle type of thing.
I want to ask you something though. Was it like, because I feel like there's probably other posts like that was out at the time. Mm-hmm. Was it like, okay, was it actually something that in me, you was like, when you seen who posted it, you was like, okay, this looked like a decent opportunity, or was it more just like, I could be a brand coordinator or whatever.
Nah, so
I could be an event coordinator.
When I saw your page and Jay Hayes' page, I said, oh, this is literally what me and my boy was talking about. Like, just me.
Word.
I do too much not to be networking like I should.
No cap.
So he was like, I saw this. I said, oh, this is the perfect opportunity to do what we were just talking about and expand on what things I'm good at. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
fire, though.
So I saw you. I said, this shit aligns perfectly. I'm trying to be over here, be over there. And this was before we kind of even expanded on what it became.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking I was going to help you set up for the next one.
Something
you know what I'm
simple.
saying? I thought I was going to set up for the next one to keep it pushing.
Yeah.
For real.
Because it was, I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was a simple setup. Like, Tony, you seen it. It was simple, bro. Like, it was at a studio. The studio was nice, though. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like, you know, we was in there recording, and it was truly just like, yo, come network with other people who are creative. You know, we going to have a moment where we are doing a plug and play, is what it was called at the time, where it was like, yo, you just going to plug in the aux. You're going to play your single. You're going to, you know what I'm saying, give us that showmanship that you feel like you have. And, you know what I'm saying, see if people vibe with you. You feel me? These are all people who are within the community. So if they vibe with you, you may leave with a free video. You may leave with, you know what I'm saying, somebody from Atlantic whispering in your ear like, hey, yo, you feel me? Pull up to New York. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I want to introduce you to somebody. So that's what's up.
And it's just the power of relationships. Like I said, I'm in different rooms that you wasn't in, and you're in rooms that I didn't even think of myself being in for real.
Nah, right.
So now it's kind of just something I stand on. It's like, you don't have to necessarily do what somebody does to work with them or be aligned with somebody. You don't have to be in unification to be unified. You know what I'm saying? So
very true.
That's what I saw, and I was like, yo, we can actually, this is a bigger plan. I be seeing the forest through the trees sometimes, where it's like, it's a bigger plan, because we're about to show people that, like, bro, we can work together. We can do this, bro. People don't know. We only known each other for less than 8 months.
Yeah.
And look what we
that's
doing.
The crazy
so
part,
it's like, bro,
you know what I'm saying? 8 months. 8 months. Because the
so
first.
That's.
So when you seen the post, and then what happened after that?
Should I reach out to you?
Word.
I'm like, woo, woo, woo. He was like, man, tell me more about yourself. We started talking.
Word.
And it just worked out, bro. I was like, man, let's get to it. I was excited. You know what I'm saying? It's so funny. I really thought your old ass was like 30.
Hey, hold on, wait. 30 ain't old. Don't.
It's not. I'm just talking shit. It's not old.
It's not old, bro. 30 is not old.
Look. It's not old.
Hey,
It's not
it's,
old.
it's 30
not
old.
30 is not old.
If you
ain't
feel,
old.
hold on.
I feel like anybody that say 30 is old is because
30
they have
is
to be
not
under
old.
30
It's too
to say
young.
that.
30 is not old.
Look, an
definitely
older
right,
person,
too young.
25.
an older, wiser
Sing.
person once told me.
Y'all rude as
If
hell.
you
Don't
got-
nobody say God bless you.
Huh?
Bless you.
I be
Never mind.
I feel like
ahead,
if you,
saying?
I feel like if you got more years ahead of you than you do behind you, you still young. You're still young.
I mean,
And 100 is a cap.
Definitely. I didn't mean to say
100
it
is
like
cap.
I didn't mean to say it like that, but yeah, I thought you was
I'm
older.
messing
I
with
thought
you.
you was older than what you was.
I'm
If you
messing
feel
with
like
you.
that, hey,
You
look,
know,
look,
for
let's
real,
just
bro.
settle it. If you feel like 30 old, man, drop it in the comments right now, man. It's just
not
do
old.
that.
It's
You
not
feel me?
old.
I don't think it's old
Yeah,
at all.
that's so that it went down like that, brother, and then had that meeting with you at the lab.
Yeah.
was
So you
cool.
put up to the studio. You seen a bunch of niggas, and it was like, okay, now what? Like,
It was,
what
yeah,
your thought? Like,
I'm more of a
You like what
vibe. I'm more of a vibe. I peep the energy. I'm more of
Word.
a, you know what I'm saying? I don't
Word.
do the most. I don't be trying to. So
Yeah.
I'm just peeping the energy, peeping if it aligns with how I'm feeling, the
Word.
spirit. You know what I'm saying? What y'all talking about?
And I know- and
my
I-
brand, of course. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a
Yeah.
team of my own as well. So
And I was
had to
gonna
make sure
say,
everything
look,
goes.
I gotta ask you something because you know, we kind of wild boys sometimes. So like, how does what's the fine line? What's the border? Like, what's the boundary in that? You know what I'm saying?
Like, what you mean? Like,
because you know how
elaborate.
we are, bro. Like, and you know how you are sometimes. Lee.
But look, you
I
know
don't know if
me. You know
want
me.
to-
I be chilling, bro. So I just do my own thing, bro. I don't
Yeah.
like I said, bro. I don't have to necessarily be like, oh,
Be
you don't do
influenced.
what I do, so I can't rock with you. No, bro. We're our own person. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So we do what he do.
So you can still
But-
be cool with people who are, you know, who have different views.
Yeah,
and-
as long as it's not.
Let me ask you something though. Sorry.
Talk to me.
Can like.
You about to say some bullshit.
Because don't you know?
Why you look at me?
Nah, I'm
about to
only
say
gonna.
that bitch
What you
up,
about to
bro.
say? He did. He did.
I got something.
All right, so you walk into the room
Talk to me.
and the energy was good, and then do you remember what the first day what we was doing? Was it like jumping straight into it, plugging you into like, hey, this what we doing?
Yeah, it was more so like, yo, this is the ideas. We're trying to pitch some ideas. We have the logo right here.
Yeah.
We're trying to make it like this. What do you think? It was kind of just really a blank canvas, bro.
Yeah, the beginning of what it was.
It was a blank canvas, so we was really kind of just plugging me into where, can I do this? We was thinking, the first one was like 50 people. He said 100 people. We were like, bro, we only want to get it to 100 people. I said, 100 people? Oh, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? So it was really
I'm
more
like,
so
honest,
just
you get. All right, well look, then we gonna do 250.
but yeah, it was really more just a plugging in, just kind of filling each other out for a pause.
We gonna do 500.
500. And what did we do?
Probably like 6.
Sheesh.
It's probably like 6. So okay, yeah. So I remember that because it was like I remember we had like the mission statement together.
Yep.
We put together a mission statement. We had it all typed up. You know what I'm saying? We was like, you feel me? This a business. I went and got the LLC. I went and got the business bank account.
Was not playing.
And we made it official. It was like, okay, this is really a registered business now.
And like I said, we didn't really, well, at least me.
yeah,
I thought this was gonna be just like a one-time event. You know what I'm saying? Not
Yeah.
like a full collective and a brand. How
Word.
it is. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah,
So
okay,
I feel
yeah.
like kind of going through that process was very organic. It wasn't forced. It wasn't like you know what I'm saying? It was just organic.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's what
Happen
natural. Yeah.
yeah.
Makes it a lot easier.
Cause it really was. Initially, it was just the one event. And then, you know, when people started asking me, like, yo, when's the next one? You know what I'm saying? Then I started thinking, like, damn, maybe we could do this again. So then once we formed the alliance, Tony, actually, how did you get into this? Like, how did you walk into this thing?
So
He was after me, right? Tony was the last person.
Tony was the last person.
Yes.
What the fuck, Tony? Man, I'm playing. What
so-
happened with that?
So how it all? It's funny how it
You were
worked out.
there at that first event.
So look, check me out. So the backstory with even how you was able to get the plug and play to work was because of the studio. So the spaceship. Shout out Josh K. That was Josh K's studio. And I know Josh K through Hayes. Me and Hayes knew each other from Chicago. Hayes from Chicago as well. So me and Hayes, both from Chicago, we've been to each other. That was like, you know what I'm saying? Josh put that studio in me and Hayes' hands basically to run that bitch. Put it in Hayes' hands. I'm in that bitch all day producing and all that shit. You feel me? Like we do whatever we want in there. So, you know what I'm saying? We was just doing our thing. I'd be in there producing, you know what I'm saying, when there's nobody in there recording. So I would just be banging out. I don't care who's in there, bro. I don't give a fuck. I literally don't even be looking at people. I just make You in that zone. You be in
Right,
that zone.
right,
So-
right. In that one bag.
So at a
one
certain
bag.
point, like it was like in the summer and shit. Hayes is like constantly, man, I'm that boy EA, woo, woo, you know, saying some shit. Like he always like linking with him and shit. And so, I'm like, what, you know, whatever. Like people, friends don't always have to be my friends. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that's important to me. You know what I'm saying? For sure, you know.
Nah, and I could tell with Tony. Like Tony, I think I did see you at the end, and it was like Tony was definitely like on some like
Yeah. So
Cut
it's
type
funny,
shit.
like
So
who
you know what I'm
these
saying?
niggas like.
I'll take notice.
I don't know if I want to rock.
I'll
with
take
them or
notice
not.
of everybody. You feel me? Who's in the studio like that? Be
I'm not
you know,
sure.
Rob and shit because we was running it. You know what I'm saying? And so the
looking
funny
like
thing
this.
about the plug and play was that
I'm like, yo.
the funny thing about the plug and play was it was June 30th because my birthday July 1st, and so I didn't go because I was having my birthday dinner and shit. I pulled up to come kick it with Hayes and shit for a second, and I seen it was like 100 motherfuckers in there. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was there with my lady and shit, you feel me? I'm high as hell. I'm like, I said, what's up to Hayes? And she's like, man, you finna stay and shit? I'm like, man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, there's a lot of people.
Tony
So,
was
like,
not going.
Yeah, it was like
for
10
him,
o'clock,
bro.
bro. I'm like, I'm not finna stay for 2 hours. She's like, man, we could do a little something. I'm like, I'm not finna stay for 2 hours. Like, and with all due respect, you feel me? Like, I didn't know them. I only knew Hayes at that point.
Right.
So I was like, you know what I'm saying? This shit was cool. I might have, you know what I'm saying, shook up with EA or whatever, but it really was like in and out, bro. I probably was in there for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, hell no, I gotta go, bro. I gotta go. It's like so
Hey,
many people's packed, bro.
Hey, bro, did that camera cut off, bro? I did hear that shutter say.
Yeah, you good though.
But you know what I'm saying? I couldn't even really stay because I had some shit to do. So, you know what I'm saying? Like fast forward, like I'm seeing them at the studio more. They having like meetings and shit in that little, you know what I'm saying, in the meeting room and shit. I'll be producing.
We was in there cooking.
He was there that day I was
be
there?
cooking and I'll be cooking.
I think he was, but like Tony wasn't even sitting on the couch like in the group. He was like kind of like literally walking up and was just kind of like in the back like.
Yeah, and I, you know
Watch
what I'm
this
saying?
nigga.
You see
Or
my
I'll be
eyes
in the
look.
studio. Or I'll be
Hey,
in the
watch
studio
this.
producing. And then one day,
Watch this dude.
I just remember one day I was making
He was
some
interested.
shit.
He just wasn't sure how much.
Yeah, I ain't know what the fuck niggas had going on. Cause I'm
He's
seeing,
listening to shit just.
Nah,
He
nah.
like
neither,
this.
'cause
See
I'm
that video when he
seeing
do like
Hayes-
this?
Nah, I'm seeing Hayes like really like, you know what I'm saying, do like be kicking it with y'all and shit. So I'm making sure my bro good. You feel me? But really, I'm in there working and shit. So like one day, I come out the studio and shit, and both you and Cam was there. And I was like, man, that shit was raw, bro. I'm like, man, appreciate y'all. You feel me? Woo. And then I had talked to Hayes like on some, you know, some other shit and shit. I'm like, man, what y'all like got going on? Like, what is that shit? You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What is this? Y'all like be super locked in. And then he like explained it to me. I'm like, okay, for sure. Like, I'm gonna figure out a way. I'm like, tell bro to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Say something. You feel me? Like I might be, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Woo. And then eventually, like, I just like, he was like, man, here go, bro. You know, numbers, whatever. Woo. I either hit your phone, bro. I be high, bro. Clearly, but I either hit this nigga phone or I like went up to him and was like, hey, bro, like I want to like talk to you. You feel me? Like I want to talk to you about this heat up. I was like, you know, this shit you got going on.
Yeah.
So then, like, I hit him up on some, like, when I initially came in with it, I hit him up on some, like, bro, I'm trying to, like, invest, you feel me? I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, like, whatever y'all got going on, like, I'll put some bread to it, you know what I'm saying, help push whatever we got to do. Like,
Tony said I want to be an investor.
It'll be like, and that's
I'd
how,
like
that's
to
how it was.
solely be an investor.
That's not how it was though. I said that. Like, I did, you know what I'm saying? I never specifically
Tony.
said that. I said,
He said you.
I said,
Let's be real on our
I
cash.
said no.
now.
This is
We
what
not
I
gonna
said.
This the heat
I
about
We
said-
don't do
podcast.
this. The high
I
heat
said
advisory
capital
cash,
there.
It's
nigga.
not. Okay,
We
so
not
I'm gonna
doing
tell you
that
exactly
shit.
what it is. I said
It grew.
I
We're
said-
gonna tell the growth or
it
the story of
grew,
the growth, but we gotta tell them.
Initially, I was like, I could put some, you know what I'm saying, some bread to it and shit. You feel me? And then when it started to grow, now we're chatting because you didn't leave it at just okay. Here go, this is a situation, and leave me as just somebody who wasn't able to chime in. I was like, man, like, you know what I'm saying, let's put some bread to it.
I
You
still
like,
let
yeah,
Tony
and
have
then
his
you was
input.
like, come on, nigga, like, what do you think about this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Tony
you
input,
Khalid.
we used to
You
always-
start throwing ideas at me, and me, I'm the type of nigga who's gonna, you know what I'm saying, I'm good at being able to manage stuff like that. So I'm gonna chime in.
Tony would cause some headaches in the meetings.
This is the type of shit because,
Tony
bro,
was
I know
causing
how this shit should be run, bro, and it's like you're not finna,
Y'all hear me?
you're not finna act like I don't understand this shit. You feel me? So I was, you know what I'm saying. Of course, there was bumping heads, but that's like that's
part of the process.
If it was really that, then motherfuckers would have left. And so,
So you came in, you said, you know, I'll help invest, and then
more importantly on that, bro, it was something that I saw
Pass
was
that shit.
something I didn't see. Nigga, damn. It was something I did. I didn't really see like I was experiencing back home. You feel working with, but it wasn't the style of like what we got going on. It wasn't that type of style.
What type of style would you just say that the Heat
It'd be
Advisory
more
has?
individual. It's like individual pieces in a like imagine a bag of like people or whatever, and it's like the color of people are all different colors instead of everybody being the same color, bro. It's like we're together in this thing, but there's still way more of like an individualistic mindset. You know what I'm saying? When you're together, and that's not how it works, bro. Like one of the best examples I always say, bro, like is ASAP Mob, bro. Like these niggas, all of them, bro. They are ASAP, then they're named ASAP. This like they put the shit first, bro. Right. Everybody in that group is ASAP first, and then themselves, bro. It's literally in every one of their identities, and that goes into like.
On that topic too, I feel like that's why Arizona, like specifically, bro, like we have trouble is because everybody wants to be in that forefront. Because sometimes it's hard, bro, to not put your individual beliefs and interests first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like even me, sometimes I battle with that because it's like, okay, there's little plays where I may be like, damn, I came across this play and but for me, it's like at the same time, like. But if I bring it to the table, you know what I'm saying, we can execute it in a bigger way, you know what I'm saying, that will lead to more plays, you feel me? But I feel like with that, Tony, it's like we are able to all, and I think even sometimes we all may battle with it, you know what I'm saying, where it's like, yo, you feel me, this is a little something I got going on.
Hey, look, man. I'm going to tell you this.
But I think it's important because it's like, yo, and sometimes I remind everybody too, like, yo, gang, like, we'll come individually as artists, like we will come to the forefront, you know what I'm saying? But right now, I just believe that if we can push this other agenda, which is like serving the community and other people on that in the same, industry as us, it really does lead to more opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Which it has.
You feel what I'm saying? Even because it's like, with us specifically, if I bring the play to the table, it's like we all execute in different areas to where it's like, you feel me? We may be able to help the other person, the other party out to where it benefits in a bigger way for us. You know what I'm saying? So.
For sure. Yeah, that's why I like moved out here too, bro. I like as much as I love my people back home, you know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with like my reasoning for why I needed to be on my journey. You feel me? I didn't feel like Chicago is built in the way that is beneficial to building a group like what we are doing right now.
Right.
And community shit, bro. Like one of our shits would have been shot up already.
Nah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's the good thing too. I got you bringing us some valid points because I'm like, gang, I'm sorry, brother. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
But like the stress that we put on the first event of it being like, yo, this is an open, safe environment where you can come and meet other people who are a part of this community out here in Phoenix who are creative. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And at the same time, find the tools that you need to elevate your career, whether that's a videographer, whether that's an engineer, whether that's a studio, whether that's, you know what I'm saying, modeling, branding, whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can build that community, I'm like, that's safe too. You ain't got to worry about no bullshit happening.
Safe community. You can bring your lady.
You meet different types of people from Latino to, you know what I'm saying, black, white, it doesn't matter, age,
Chinese,
whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's like
and the funny thing is,
different genres of music.
It also do be motherfuckers at our shit that be thugging, bro. But
of course,
it's like they, you know what I'm saying? It's like
they respect what's going on, though. You know what I'm saying? They respect what we trying to put out. You know what I'm saying? And thank y'all for respecting that, bro. Cause y'all gonna see a bigger picture
elevating
in this thing. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Assistance from some of them people. You feel me? Like, you know.
And look, and that's what I'm saying. All the homies that's thugging this stuff, we gon' niggas secure the spot. Secure us, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that we good in here and make sure that ain't no problems going on because we are pushing some positive shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a bunch of people that make it out the Heat Advisory, you know what I'm saying? As far as like we have artists as well who we really rock with and we support and we create opportunities for just based off the basis of like, yo, they rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? They Heat Advisory boys up. So it's like, you feel what I'm saying? But yeah, it's an open, safe environment. You know what I'm saying? That's what we creating for people around here. So you can come be yourself. You can come bring whatever style of music that you want. Just be dope. You know what I'm saying? That's all we really doing. Just be dope. Y'all heard me?
Don't come with that weak shit.
Don't come with that weak beep. You know what I'm saying?
We heard there was some weak shit.
Straight up.
But it's okay. We're going to build on it. We're going to grow.
Definitely has some weak shit. I think that's a good segue into like
the details.
What we went through, bro, in these past.
So let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Should we
So
start from the
Then we
casting call?
formed it up.
Let's start from the pool
casting call?
party. Yeah. The pool party. So the pool party was basically, it was a casting call. That was the real basis of it. You know what I'm saying? We shooting a TV show, so it's like, yo, we need to have ladies a part of it that are, you know, I wouldn't say you absolutely have to be in the industry or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like, this is a TV show, so it's like, you know, want to be on TV and stuff like that.
And opportunities at hand.
This opportunity, yeah, because I feel like, I mean, for me, it's like I only want to do big shit. So with the Heat Advisory, it's like with us shooting that TV show, I'm gonna put it on some network, some major network. You know what I'm saying? So it's an opportunity as well. So we did the casting call because it's like, yo, we need 8 ladies who are gonna be a part of this movement. You know what I'm saying? Along the way, you're gonna connect the dots. You're gonna build with us, and I want our testimony together as the ladies to be like, yo, this is what. Not only what the fellas are getting out of it, but it's like, yo, the ladies are benefiting as well, and it goes directly towards building up their careers and whatever they want to do, because we're trying to do the same thing. Yep. So we working with each other. So we's like, yo.
Did you see it? Did you see our casting call? Like, did you?
The pool boy casting call?
Were you hip to all that?
Yeah.
When was it?
This was back in like
September.
Yeah.
No, September.
September.
Yeah.
And keep in mind,
So
for
you didn't
anybody-
see the-
Hey,
I
when
think
it-
I ain't gonna lie. I heard about it. I heard it was big too.
It was
good.
solid.
it was
First
good.
thing.
However, it's high,
Some
low.
bullshit that happened.
Valleys.
It's highs
and
and
the
lows.
hills.
It's Mount Peaks and Valleys. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the good thing was like, yo, we had, I say 50 ladies in one spot, and we probably had like 25 of them being casted. You know what I'm saying? So that was the good thing. It's like, yo, the agenda was to find 8 ladies, and we found our 8 ladies. However, you know, this was our first event. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to know. This was our first event
Together.
ever. Together as
Wait,
a
was
unit.
that the glasses thing situation?
That's the glasses
Okay, yeah, I
situation. So
pulled up.
Oh, you
Towards
was
the
there?
end, yeah,
Oh, okay,
and towards the end. Towards the end.
Okay, bro.
So,
Wrong time.
so you know, we have the pool party. Ladies just pulling up. You know, it's a good look. We're like, okay, cool. You know, but however, it wasn't enough. We were like, oh, we need a little bit more here. You know, motherfuckers be fashion, be late on purpose and shit and all that.
And he
It started,
stayed out
if
the
you say it
way.
started at 7, you really must say it started 5, so that way people just, you know what I'm saying, really be there by 7. But, you know, first event. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we get into it. People do start showing up. However, that made us have to push our start time because we like, yo, we
messed
shooting
up the
a show.
lighting.
We shooting up a show. So the lighting now is off. You know what I'm saying? So we captured what we could capture. There was things going on with like the DJ laptop and stuff. I had to put it in the freezer and shit like that. Overheating and,
Freeze the laptop.
No, we in Arizona. We're in Arizona.
you know, however, this is a free catered event. There's free food. There's free
We had
tequila.
like
You know what I'm
20 bottles of Casamigos.
Man,
Fricos.
we had a beautiful backyard. We had a pool, basketball
With the
court. It was
mansion.
player, you know what I'm saying? But the lighting and the camera did fuck it up. And then, you know, there was just things going on in the same aspect of
And
like
some games. And
okay, yeah, we had some games. We had the singing game where people were, you feel me, they had to finish the last line of the song and stuff like that. We just wanted to see what the personality was hitting for. If you had the courage, if you could be on camera and not be nervous and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Catwalk was lit. I ain't gonna lie.
The what?
The catwalk.
The catwalk. We had the catwalk, so we had the ladies walk the catwalk with the 480 number cards and just see, you know what I'm saying, who had that confidence?
All type of shit.
Who has that woman showmanship? You know what I'm saying? To see who's fit for the occasion. So getting back to the pool party. The pool
he's
party
smoking
again.
I don't know what he's smoking on. But
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Hey, if we have to go through this one more time, on camera, it's gonna be bad for the heat advisory. It's finna be the beat
All right,
advisory.
look to the pool party. So back to the pool party. You feel me? We had our malfunctions, but I feel like ultimately we got the deed done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got the deed done. We found our 8 ladies who needed to be casted, and that was the good thing about it. At the end of that, though, I feel like we had to have a conversation with each other and was like, yo, what are we doing?
we gotta lock in.
Like, if we gonna do this, we gotta do this. You know what I'm saying? I'll see. Oh, okay. I see what you did there. So it's sponsored by EA. as well as a BB. Okay, I see what you did there, fella. Where your BB at? I know BB got you right too.
It's not on me.
Somebody's nearby.
All right, look. So,
Oh my God.
So moving on to what? So after that, we had to regroup. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we had to regroup because at that point, I forgot the peak of the night. What happened?
The craziest thing.
So going through the night, you know what I'm saying? We had those trials and tribulations, but then also at the pool party, I forgot to mention, like, yo, my Cartier glasses got stolen. And the crazy part about it is, like, yo, whoever needed the glasses, like, golly.
Lame as hell.
You know what I'm saying?
No one ever needs
Cartier glasses. They being greedy.
unless you really got like a problem. They just was thieving, bro. They were a
The
thief.
crazy part is, like, yo,
Free food. We have free food.
I was gonna say, like,
Free
nigga,
Cardi
this is a
glasses
catered
too,
event.
Cardi glasses. It's crazy.
Free food, free drinks.
Free
You know what I'm
everything.
saying?
Shout out to EA.
What? It was a vibe. But they took the glasses. Like, I'm talking about, I was hosting, but before I got started hosting, I remember we had to like give some direction as far as like, you know, the TV show. Like, hey guys, come over here to the left. Blah blah blah. So like, you feel me? I had taken off my glasses for a second because in the moment I'm talking to everybody like, yo, let me take my glasses off real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to connect with everybody. You feel me? I put them down behind me for like, man, this is like 2 minutes, bro. Maybe like, cause I'm still talking for a little bit. I stepped away. I stepped away for a little bit. I come back, bro. I'm like, where the fuck hold on. Hey DJ, cut the music, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, where the fuck my glasses at?
Far
Like,
from the glasses, bro. We didn't even go away from it. Like, they were sitting on top of the cooler.
behind me.
Yeah, they were sitting on top of the cooler. I remember seeing them on top of the cooler that was on the ground, like right by the chair. And I seen them on there. There was like some water bottles on there, and they were sitting right there. And then the bitches was not there.
I'm talking about where the fuck was my guys at?
So it was like cut the music. Hey, where the my glass?
He said, hey, yo,
Glasses
cut
at.
the music off.
Party over.
This shit, security, get to the front door. Hey, matter of fact, it was like, this shit's over.
Security in the
And then-
pool.
Hey, look,
Security was in the pool.
Matter of fact, get to the front door.
He
What the fuck?
cannonballed in the pool, bro. Our security.
Oh, you wildin'.
He definitely cannonballed into
And
the
yelled
pool,
it
bro.
though.
That nigga was trying to swim so bad with some females, bro. He was trying to get in there so bad. I'm like, dang.
What you secure? He's securing the wrong thing.
You securing the wrong perimeter. We gotta make
He's
sure.
securing the interior.
Where's the man that's supposed to be inside? You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get inside.
Hey, look, and then at the same time, like, as I'm like, yo, my nigga, what is you doing, bro? Like, I'm literally looking at people through a glass window. It's like hella bodies in the crib. I'm like,
Bro,
hey, I'm like this, Lee.
that shit was crazy.
That shit blew me, bro. Like, it was crazy. But at the same time, man, I feel like we learned a huge lesson. Like, it was like, yo, we gotta really lock in if this is something that we want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I remember talking to everybody on the team. I'm like, yo, is this for real? Like, what you want to do for real, bro? Because if so, then we gotta change a lot of shit right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So after that, we had to get to. So that was the Cartier situation. You know what I'm saying? I had to check everybody, and you know, I had to be the asshole.
we
that night.
checked
Every soul that left.
Find them.
Yeah.
But then
Everybody's
whoever got him
everything.
had already got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember at some point I'm looking, I'm like, at one point I'm literally on the mic like, nigga, who is you? Like, how'd you feel me? Security, what the fuck going on? Like,
Get this bitch.
it's niggas up in here, I don't know, and it's like, it's not even supposed to be no niggas here, bro. So I'm just confused. I'm like, what's going on? Like, this, anyway.
I started
Quick
seeing that so much
swiper.
more throughout the night. I started
Swiping
looking at
on
motherfuckers like,
swiping that ass.
what's up, bro?
So-
Like, how you get here? Like, oh man, I came with someone. So I'm like,
Nah,
bro. I go find
bro.
security. Like, bro, how is niggas just slithering in here now, bro? Like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
What was you saying?
So
Diane?
I was just lesson learned too.
Really, Los was at the
don't
front.
put down a Cardi. Don't
Until
put the Cardis down.
Until
Never
7
put the
o'clock,
Cardis
which
down.
we
Never put the
organized
Cardis
that
down.
at 7 o'clock,
I thought
all
you
heat
said
advisory comes
That
in,
sucks,
and I
though,
came
bro.
in, bro.
Talking shit.
We
I was doing a good
And that's
thing,
when shit
and
started
something
going
like
down,
that to
bro.
happen, and it was popping.
Dude, it
I
was
remember
dope.
pulling
While
up,
it was there, it was dope.
and it wasn't.
And we didn't even get to the latest part. Like, yo, we was on top of like the you know, the catwalk. We was doing the song game, but we was also finna do something on the court. Where we was finna light up the court with the cameras out, and we was finna do like a shoot your shot challenge.
Okay.
Where the ladies would essentially, you feel me, get past the ball, they dribble up, you know what I'm saying? They like,
Miss.
you feel me, you light skin, okay, I'm chocolate, like maybe we can, make a little swirl. And it's like, and I'm like, get your ass on, you feel me? Or be like, ding, 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 like we out of here, you feel me? So that was kind of like the goal of that. We didn't get to that.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was gonna be the littest part, you feel me?
We had the
'Cause
fruit roll up thing too.
The fruit roll up challenge, like we didn't get to a lot of
You
stuff
ain't gotta
because
think
of that.
about doing a part 2 then.
Of
Next
course.
season, season
Yeah,
two.
season 2. So that
we
was
do need to cast more.
this is
ladies
all.
for sure.
This is all within season 1. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that was the pool party casting call. We found our ladies. It was good. Good in the sense that we learned a lot of lessons. So then moving on, we had to really lock in with the live auditions. You know what I'm saying? So came live auditions. We were gonna have 25 artists, which we had 25 artists come out and live audition for a spot to be on the main showcase of the Heat Advisory show, right? So the main showcase was gonna be in October. The live auditions this was like 2 weeks after the pool party, I say. So we had to like get our shit together quick and be able to move on and process what already happened the 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
So moving in, live auditions, we had 25 artists out. It was downtown Phoenix at the live Egyptian Motor Hotel. Shout out to the Egyptian Motor Hotel, man. They have a beautiful venue, you know what I'm saying? Where they got like,
Hopefully we'll come back there.
It's like a renovated hotel. It's like a renovated.
It's like
They got a stage.
60s, 70s vibe.
70s vibe. They got the stage in the middle of the hotel. They got like
the
a
Airstream in the back.
RV in the
Lights.
back, so it was a whole good setup where I feel like it worked perfect what we're trying to do, which is like, have these artists perform live for us. They had the bar area, so, guests could come and have a little drink and enjoy the show. And then also it was like perfect for the artists because once you perform, you could walk right off the stage and do an interview in the RV. You know what I'm saying? Which is dope. So it just added more value to what they were doing. Keep in mind, like, all this shit was free. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't charged for the pool party. Yeah. We didn't charge for the live auditions to come be, put on. So I think that was something dope about it too. You feel me?
Through this process, because this was our first event together, through the host of the pool party,
right,
host of the auditions, what was your brain at? Like, were you nervous? You know what I'm
Bro.
saying? Like, were you like...
Absolutely.
Like,
Because the feedback was like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. There's a lot of people like, yo, what was that, bro? Like, of course, a lot of people also knew what was going on. You know what I'm saying? But there was people who was also like, yo, gang, like, or females, like, yo, like, y'all just doing some ratchet shit over there. You feel me? You like, baby, that's not even it. It's just, a casting call when you get a bunch of women in one area, you feel me?
You
It gets
talking
like,
about
you
when
put
Shorty
liquor
showed
in.
up and started
Yeah,
boxing the other Shorty?
No, we're going to get there. We ain't there. That's... forgot
You
about
spilling
that.
info.
Forgot about that.
So pushing on to the live auditions, you know what I'm saying? I was a little bit like, damn, bro, we got to... I don't know what to expect. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
But
I know we had to do better than the last event.
So we started going more in depth with our events. We like, yo, let's really put together the full itinerary, which we had an itinerary and a semi shot list for what we wanted for the pool party, but we kind of locked more into that. And as far as like, just having people specifically delegated to specific roles, so that way if you're not covering the door, it's like, what is going on?
You need to be doing
Khalik, you supposed to be at the door, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or like, so we had those roles delegated. So I feel like that helped a lot when it comes to like the actual. It wasn't as stressful. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was more organized
to
in
be
that
able
sense.
to host. And
Yeah, I could more so focus on like hosting. You know what I'm saying? So my role at the live auditions, me and Jay Hayes' role was, we're the hosts of the TV show. So our role was like, we're the judges. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what you had to do was come on, do your performance live. This is just an instrumental. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't perform, we gonna see that. If you running out of breath, everybody gonna see that. You know what I'm saying?
that's big, bro. That's really
That's
artist
different.
development. That's just like, bro, we're really helping them whether they see it or not. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, that's important. You got to be able to perform.
If you can't perform, bro, it's like, and I feel like the same things we were judging on was like, truly what I feel like, when they looking for the big stars, like what they looking for, showmanship. They want to see like, is this person marketable? You know what I'm saying? What is your performances? What is your performance like? Can you captivate the crowd? You know what I'm saying? Like, and also we was looking for originality too. Like, come with your own. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like just some of the things we're looking for was like what they look for on a major scale. So with that, after they performed, we gave out a total of 7 golden tickets, and I think it was dope because people were actually excited about it, bro.
Ray was like, yo.
And honestly, I think
different.
we did a good job in making it an exciting thing,
Yeah.
where it's like it's a legit venue. You know what I'm saying? It's a legit stage ambiance where it's like you have the lights on you. You know what I'm saying? The fire's lit around you. You feel me? You have a audience that's there to watch you.
Vibe.
You got the major cameras out, the big scale cameras out. You know what I'm saying? You got one person that's running the floor, one stationary camera. So it was a really good look. And then after that, each artist gets to get an interview as well in the RV. So it was just like it was a good feel, and it was dope to have people excited. Yeah, shit was fire,
Mind
bro.
you, we did also have that, you know what I'm saying, them cameras and shit at the pool party, which is why it was even more disrespectful.
It was like, what the fuck,
we
bro? We
had all
trying to
this
do
shit
something
going.
major right now, bro. Y'all got to be smooth right now. Y'all know how it is, man, when it's always going to be people that's going to try to, fuck up the flow of what you got going on, whether that's the debt collectors, whether that's the hating people, whether that's you feel me, just whatever it is. It's always going to be that when you trying to do something good, you know what I'm saying?
Always.
But you always got to, expect that. You got to expect that when you're doing something dope that people
Got to be a negative when you're doing something positive. Balances
Exactly.
it out. It's like
Exactly. Live auditions was dope though. So we gave away the 7 gold tickets. You feel me? That was dope because we had people come out from Chicago. We had people come out from different places. You know what I'm saying?
Mexico.
To come out here to audition.
No cap. It was like 3 artists that were from Mexico.
Seattle.
That's dope.
It was dope. You know what I'm saying? But we could only give away 7. So we gave away the 7. They then advanced to the main event, which was. I think they had a month to prepare, so that was back in October.
It was on leak.
And I'm telling you, from the live auditions, though, I think the live auditions was probably like a huge step up because it actually flows smoothly outside of outside of the little bullshit at the end, which we'll address. But it was good because we got through all 25.
Los go punching it.
Hey, wait. I was like, hey, we got through all 25 artists, you know what I'm saying? We found the people that we needed, but then at the end, it was like, it's always like everything too good to be true. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the guys finally got it together.
We high-fiving and shit.
We had a successful event. We like, guys, let's celebrate. Let's start. Man, all of a sudden, it's like we turn around, and it's like motherfuckers. They scrapping, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, what's going on? You feel me? So I remember, I ain't gonna lie, like, I really kind of stayed out of it. I let y'all, there was already a bunch of people jumped on this situation,
Again,
so
we had
I didn't feel the need to jump in there.
Security didn't do shit.
Man,
That's the craziest part about it. But
the crazy part about it is, and I like to always keep it 100. It's like, the artist who got into it with, it was actually one of our ladies who was a part of the Heat Advisory. So it was just like, oh man, like what's going on? And it was like these, the people came last minute, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, kind of like, you feel me? Like, I don't understand how that happened. Like, so when they came in, I guess they seen somebody, they had seen somebody that was a part of our movement that they necessarily didn't vibe with. Mm-hmm. So they took it upon themselves to handle that business there, you know what I'm saying? Which, I'm not going to say no names, but you feel me? It was just the wrong place at the wrong time.
It was something
I
great
told
for the
y'all we
community.
trying to set up
It
an
was
open,
something.
safe
That ain't my
environment.
business,
But
it
kind of added to like even like the event before. Like this is like our first couple of events, and it's like the Cartiers getting stolen. You know what I'm saying? The lie, all the bullshit from the pool party, and then it's like we had this good event. We think we doing good, and then it's like damn. Now it's a fight, so now niggas thinking it's gonna be some little ghetto shit when they pull up to us. Like, no, we trying to push a different vibe out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Different agenda. So that's why I feel like it bothered me as an individual. Cause when I seen, I'm like why our shit though? You know what I'm saying? Why you gonna do that on our shit though? You feel me? Especially after everything that we've been trying to on our end put together. We like, man, we doing decent today. You feel me?
So, Los, what was like the experience for you in this process? I know you've done shit like this before out in Chicago, but what was?
Cause Los, you went from literally like, okay, I'm down to help invest in this. I fuck with this to like, yo,
interviewing.
Like, I'm down to interview, and you found like some, you explain how you felt doing it.
With that, it was like when we was coming up with the ideas, and eventually we came to like, man, we should do like post shit interviews, and then
it was one moment where we was like, man, well, somebody got to do the interviews. If I'm doing this and I'm doing that and I'm doing this, and it was like,
I can fix that.
You killed that shit though. Like that shit was great, bro.
Like,
Yeah,
We didn't even get to drop all of them, but
yeah, I never done nothing like that specifically.
you ain't had to say that.
cut that
You
out.
ain't
We
had
can
to
cut
say
that out.
Nah, facts though.
Yeah, I
there.
never done nothing like that specifically before, but it was cool as hell, man. Me and Rich was in that bitch. It was hot as hell in there. We was sweating, but it was cool. Like, bro, I always love like
Sweat,
the shit where it's like the tougher grind type of vibes. You feel me? And, like, it was so cool.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like chilling with every artist. Like, I was just envisioning us being like, you feel me, at a way higher level. You feel me? Each of these people. Not to take anything away from them, but like, you know, I'm seeing this shit based on like the heat of it.
Yeah.
So,
Word.
like, after, really, like when I saw us putting a pool party together and see it like get like what we designed in our minds and shit become a real thing.
Yeah.
That's when I truly knew like, okay, like I want to, you know, really follow through with sticking with it and shit. So by the time I was at the artist auditions, I was like, man, I'm with it, bro.
Yeah, 'cause this
it's
is
like a no-brainer.
Word.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fucked with it, bro. I felt like that was something we could, it still is, but I feel like that was something we could continue to do. So I enjoyed it, bro. It was a good time. And I hated that you know what I'm saying? Because that really was like, we really did have our shit together, like way better percentage than we did at the pool party. So
Nah, facts.
complete
soured-
180.
Complete
soured
180.
it, yeah,
It was.
soured it at the end. But you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta, like you do, like you don't really learn in winning, bro. You learn in losing and shit. You feel me? So like we just had to like tighten.
I disagree now, man.
No, you do.
You
You're
right,
winning,
though.
bro, but you learn way more in
You
losing
right.
because it allows you to like fix your game.
You right.
And when you win, it's like you may not know, like it could have been a fluke. You feel me? Like,
Exactly.
maybe they had a bad game.
I was gonna say.
You skill. Like we just want to be
It's
skilled at what
warm.
we doing. So.
Plus, it builds character too.
That's powerful.
I want to piggyback
Exactly.
off that.
Because we really got we had to reflect. It's like EA said, like what are we doing?
Right.
So it's like we could have been like, oh man, this shit.
What happened wrong though?
You know what I'm saying?
that
So
way
the
it
way that
doesn't
we all
ever
reflect,
happen.
and I feel like
you know how to handle it better in the future.
what
Yeah.
people
Like,
don't
you know
understand
what to do
what's
and
so
what not
strong about our team. I don't know if you play sports, but all of us play some
Preach.
type of sport.
Yeah,
Basketball.
preach.
Exactly. So all of us play some type of sport. So I feel like it's more easy to adapt to
Yeah,
that challenge. You know what I'm saying? Especially because we know the collective goal.
Yeah,
And that's the
facts.
biggest thing about it. We all see that collective goal.
And it's like not getting hung up on a mistake, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like we all gonna make mistakes and it's a part of the game. But at the same time, it's like, yo, learn from that motherfucker and move on. You feel
Quick,
me?
'cause we not
if you
wasting no
don't,
time.
You will get pulled out the game.
Hey,
Get his ass out of there.
Facts though.
You
Yeah.
will get pulled out the game. But you know what I'm
Scoops it next
saying?
to me.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
ultimately
yeah.
you gotta be, next play. You feel me? So the pool party, even though it had its hiccups, it's like next play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta
Exactly.
make sure this next event in 2 weeks is lit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So like that was our mentality, I feel like
Literally.
with
We were talking
coming
about
into that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, in my opinion though, I feel like outside of that the little hiccup at the end, which it happened at the end, so it was like, respectfully, I wasn't even tripping because like we handle business already, it's good. But I would just prefer it not to have happened in general. So then with that in mind, I'm like, we gotta up security. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta make sure like every time it's a good energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want people to be feeling comfortable. You can bring your lady out
'Cause it's bigger
to
play.
watch this entertainment. Yeah, you
Especially
can
that
bring your
establishment's
grandma
like, oh, yeah.
out. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
They bring a good crowd. That's what
the venue should be saying about it.
Exactly.
It's like
And then yeah,
mutual respect. You know what I'm
especially with the
saying? Like,
venue, because the venues that you deal with, they don't want that bullshit. Anybody who's trying to do events, y'all know, like people don't want that bullshit at the establishment. People want to have a good, safe, fun time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as long as we can continue to bring that, and that's the whole energy we trying to bring, is like, yeah, don't bring that to what we trying to do, man. So we can continue to do dope shit. Everybody as a unit, so they can be a part of it, and we can continue to host this shit. So live auditions, they was good.
It was good. We found some dope people, man. It was some people we know, some dope.
new people we never heard
Facts.
before.
Different
There was some
genres.
trash people, but it's okay. Like
There
we
was
said,
there was some
like we said, next play,
some
get
butt
better.
people.
Get better.
Really talking to him.
It was.
Get better.
man,
Like,
how
it's-
you-
On that note,
how you feel
toast
about
to
Toast to Bel Air.
shout out Bel Air, man. But toast to growth.
Toast to growth and improvement.
Toast to growth. We'll do that.
That part.
Yeah, but I definitely feel like it was some people who surprised me in a good way. Like, damn, okay, word. I didn't know you was coming like that, bro. And then there was some people where I was like,
Damn, okay, you suck.
Yeah.
damn, okay, you got to work on that. know what I'm saying? Like respectfully, because it's like what I'm trying to do is like really, I want to do something monumental out here in Phoenix. So with that, it's like I gotta make sure I'm bringing truly the hottest people.
Trust me, bro. There's definitely several people who didn't give a fuck about that shit. They just came in there. Like I'm talking to them, bro. And I'm like, as soon as they come into there, I'm like, oh yeah.
Niggas like I know this song's not mixed, but can I? I'm like,
That's
yo,
where we're trying to
bro.
separate ourselves. That's where we're gonna separate ourselves because we want artists who are serious. We want to bring that music industry to Arizona to where Arizona takes it serious to where we can. You can put me right there.
Fuck, I look like your niggers. Boy, you
Come on,
I'm playing. I'm
I got the
playing.
fucking
I'm
mic.
playing.
I got the blood.
Hey, Tony.
Vigorous is an insane adjective, bro.
It's what it is, though. You know what that mean? The definition?
No.
It's basically like I ain't your servant.
That's nuts, bro.
Basically.
It's fucking still
Basically.
Black History Month, bro.
You right, I'm black, so I'm just speaking it real, man. God bless America, though. You know.
Let them know.
So
the blue.
yeah, this mine. Oh. So like I was saying though, damn, you see where I grabbed it though. That's crazy.
I thought about it.
I know. It's like, hey man. So pushing on to the main event though. After the live auditions, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was excited. I was like, okay, we lowball got some shit going. We got some shit brewing. Like now, people talking about it like fuck the pool party. People talking about the live auditions like, hey, these Heat Advisory guys, they're
That was
doing something pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? And when I say why I say it like that is because it was all different kinds of people that were starting to say this. You know what I'm saying? They starting to see like, you feel me? How we put on the lights and then you feel me, camera and action and all that. And
You want to be a part of that?
yeah, people was vibing with that. You feel me? So with that, I was excited. I was like, okay, we gotta lock the fuck in, respectfully, team. Cause I feel like, you know, you can never get too high, never get too low. You know what I'm saying? But it was something that we could definitely move off of and be like, all right, cool, let's we in the game now.
Solid blueprint.
You feel me? So with that, we had to move on to the main event, which is in October. It was downtown at the Ainsworth. You know, shout out to Ainsworth for having the Heat Advisory guys. I don't feel like the Ainsworth will ever be the same without us.
Every time I go in there and look at
Never. But it's okay.
I still see glitter on the
That's
floor.
what I'm saying,
I still
though.
see glitter on the floor when I go into Ainsworth. But anyway, we hosted it downtown. You know, it was right in the smack middle of Phoenix, right in front of the Sun Stadium. And moving into it, you know, the goal was, okay, we're going to have 12 artists, different genres of music, you know what I'm saying, all competing to be the number one spot winner. But then with that, you know, we wanted to make sure, like, yo, we showcase the hottest talent, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's not just artists. We like, let's put together a full experience for the community as well. So when they came in, not only did they get live artist performances, but they also got, you know, a DJ battle. They got a producer battle. In between all of this, they got, you know, 3-4 choreographer groups, dance groups that's coming in and performing their ass off. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who performed. So I feel like even with that, you know, I think Arizona, I don't think, at least me, that's why I'm confident in saying like, yo, we doing something that people have never done before. You know what I'm saying? Between like having all different genres of music from country, like, you know, shout out James Patrick.
Shout out James Patrick.
You know what I'm saying? A country artist who, you know, is very much with the Heat Advisory umbrella.
It's like crossover country.
DJ was the EDM DJ.
Well, he just a wavy dude in general, though. You know what I'm saying? To where like he's cultured in the way of like, yo, I don't want to just be country. I want to be able to do all type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
But that's where we differentiate
But
ourselves.
he did perform a hell of a country game.
I'm from the city.
But you know what I'm saying?
I'm from the city. That
That shit got
But that's
some
where
other
we
shit
differentiate
to it.
ourselves, though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
no,
saying?
isn't it?
Because
Yeah.
all these artists can get on. It doesn't matter if you're to win. It's competition.
Yeah.
But you can get on even if, you know what I'm saying, you didn't necessarily
never
win.
know.
You know what I'm saying? Like
who's watching
you never know
you.
who's watching. So
And we
had some people in there that was
I will
big
get
time.
I will get to that. We'll get to that. Cause I know what you was trying to get into. I already knew. But with the I feel like have y'all, cause Leak, you're from here. Calabi, I know you be in the scene, you be moving around as well. You're a networker. Have y'all seen, do you go to showcases? Like when I say showcases, like, do you know where they have like live artist performances and shit like that?
Here and there.
Word. And in your experience at those ones, if you can remember them, like, did you see, all of these different acts incorporated into one showcase? Have you?
I have not. No.
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 Especially
Right,
because
that's what I'm
everybody was cheering for each other. Usually at these showcases, people just be like this at the next person.
They're
Upset.
against each
You know
other.
what I'm saying? They're against each other, but everybody was supporting each other.
Yeah.
The crowd, they crowd, James Patrick crowd, whatever, just for the example, was cheering for Kid. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it built that environment that's different.
Yeah. And I feel like, honestly, bro, what makes us truly different, like, and I pat ourselves on the back, is like, yo, bro, like, we didn't make nobody pay for none of this, bro. Like, I'm saying, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's because for me, it's like, even me as an artist, when I was just trying to get my music heard and stuff like that initially when I first started, it was like, niggas is what? If you want to get on this showcase, brother, it's going to cost you $300,
$500.
$300 to $600, depending on the package and, how we put it together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, and for me, I'm like, like, bro, $300, $600, I could put together a little tape with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. So I wasn't really going for that at the time. But then, so as we created this, I'm like, of course, you got to get to business. You got to make your money. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to, like, set the boundary in that and, you feel me, figure out how you can make it feasible for everybody. But I feel like that was really one of the dope things, like, that I would have appreciated as an artist, is like, yo, you finna give me a real spotlight with these different events, you know what I'm saying, where, it's all being filmed, interviews, I'm performing in front of new people, and it's like, it's free. It's just based off being dope, you know what I'm saying? Like, so the main showcase, I think that's what really stood out for me, is like, yo, this was free. They got to be on this dope stage that was built out. Shout out to Flynn Rider. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Flynn Rider. Shout out to Five Flash Media. You know what I'm saying? But they put together we put together a hell of a stage presence. Like, you feel me? We had the speakers brought in. Like, they had a nice sound system, bro, but we brought in, like, our own speakers off the truck.
Stage, everything.
We probably had, like, man, I would say that stage set up between the lights and the extra addition that he added on, and the speakers and all that, anywhere 10 to 20,000, bro, easy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's just like addition onto that. Yep. And then on top of that, so now me as an artist, there's a sound engineer on deck. You know what I'm saying? Which I feel like, honestly, a lot of people don't. It's the details. You know what I'm saying? We pay attention to the details, and I think that's what makes us different. Is like, we have a sound audio engineer who's gonna be in the building making sure that each performance is on point. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we're gonna have the rehearsals prior to that to make sure the artist is on point. Yep. He feel comfortable with the equipment and stuff like that. Like, them details matter, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people don't pay attention to the details no more, and I think, we gotta bring that swag back. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas gotta bring that type of swag back. You feel me? Khalid like that blue. I ain't gonna lie. Blue like that blue. But so we had all these different performers. What was going through y'all minds? Because honestly, like, for me, I was stressed. Initially, it was hectic as fuck. Like,
I was stressed about it.
I didn't anticipate for all these people to be here, and on top of it, we had the flaws. But I don't even want to talk about that. I want to more so talk about, like, what was going through y'all heads when it was like all these people coming in, all these different responsibilities and new tasks coming in, like, by the second type shit that you had to act on right then and there.
That shit was hectic, bro. I feel like it was a lot to manage. But I feel like because we're used to that type of fast-paced
we have been put in that situation a couple
We've been
times.
put in that situation, whether it may not have been that same circumstance. We've been through it before, so I feel like it was easy to adjust. But, bro, it was stressful, bro. I feel like just kind of trying to manage all these different people, bro.
Yeah, it was. It was.
You know what I'm saying? But
it was crazy, bro. Like, leading up to just like us getting there and setting up and shit, I didn't really have an idea of how many people were gonna show up.
Right.
And then
type shit.
They start showing up to the door, trying to find camo. Like, I was like, man, this person at the door, seeing this, ooh, this person at the door.
Right.
Like,
Real talk.
bro, I'm looking, the line starting to get long. Motherfuckers just like, the seats are filling up, and now people are like, starting to be like, man, what do I gotta do to get a seat? I'm like, damn.
That was honestly a dope moment to where when I started hearing that, you feel me, like, y'all coming up to me like, hey, bro, like, it's not enough seats, bro. And niggas want
bro,
like VIP, bro.
That's a great problem to have, bro.
It was a great
That's a
problem.
great problem, bro.
And that's when, like, at that moment, I started feeling myself.
I'm
like, listen. Hey, look. Listen, nigga. Meet me in the back. Look, I'm gonna work something out for you.
The best thing, but
Got some
of
money?
course, because of this nigga, bro. He sliding with he got security. We had like hired one of the security.
Bro.
It was like one or two of the security that was like on him
was on
like
point.
glue.
Were you there?
He was on him like glue.
At the main
You go to the
event,
main event?
Oh, you missed the
man.
main
he
event.
walking around
With
the
the
mug with security
like
right
glue
behind, like
everywhere. This man.
I'm
goes.
moving around this bitch with the look, and I ain't gonna lie, it's so
President.
funny, man. The security was so good, bro.
He was
That,
on
like,
point. He
I
was on
told
point.
one of, because you know he came with a crew, and one of them I said, "Yo, like, stay with my mom," because my mom was like the door lady. You know what I'm saying, making sure that all of our money was good and making sure like everybody was getting in and had they shit. You know what I'm saying, like whatever ticket you have, all right, cool. So like
Shout out
I
moms.
told one of the shout out moms, man. I told one of the security like, yo, stay with my mom and make sure like it ain't no bullshit. You feel me? Like, so he like say less. So it's like look. So when I tell you, bro, like he like making sure like he on mom, like he like she go right, he go right. You feel me? She go through the building. He go through the building. So she kind of come up to me like, and I say like they do their job so well because that's how it's supposed to be. But my mom like came up to me and was like, hey, like you think you could tell like the guy like to like fall back a little bit? Like I'm like, oh
Fall
yeah,
back, but
like,
stay up on it though.
it was funny as hell though, bro. Like they did a good ass job though, bro. Shout out to security, man.
Shout out
They-
to security,
handled
man.
their
They was on
business.
point.
Secret Service style.
But like, man, when people was like, once it got to that point, bro, I was like, oh, we did good. You know what I'm
We
saying?
had
Like, we
people
doing
staying
good.
from just watching the baseball game. Because
Yeah.
this was the World Series, so we had people stayed because they
Niggas stayed and watched the
captivated
show.
them. You know what I'm
feel me?
saying? Like it was.
and
it
got tickets at that. You know what I'm saying?
on.
Because we had to clear the building so people could re-enter and we can get it all ready to rock. You know what I'm saying?
bought
But
the tickets.
that was dope. That was fire too. I ain't gonna
Hell,
lie.
bro. I was in charge of managing the Heat Advisory ladies. Shout out the Heat Advisory ladies first and foremost.
Shout out to
Shout
Heat
out y'all.
Advisory ladies.
Shout out
man.
y'all.
They shut that
100%.
shit down. I ain't gonna lie, like having their
wild.
presence, bro, is like so. It's huge for us. I ain't gonna lie, because it's like I feel like, especially like, I don't know about y'all, but like me, bro, I prefer to be in a room full of ladies. You know what I'm saying? Just cause the energy, I just like the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all not talking. You know, it's just better. Even if you complain, it's like, all right, I'm used to females complaining. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, you feel me? But like, you know what I'm saying? Versus guys, y'all niggas complaining and shit. It's like, bro, shut up, bro. You sound like I don't want to be around you no more because you just be crying about shit. Yeah, you feel me? So like their energy around, bro, and you know what I'm saying? And also like when we say providing opportunities, like, yo, if we have like Capri Jewelers, one of our sponsors, you know what I'm saying? Like anytime they need models, it's like, yo, let us know. Because we don't go ahead and hit the Heat Advisory ladies and they're the perfect fit for it. Yep. You know what I'm saying? We have, you know, we work with different sponsor groups where, you know, they're needing social media content, you know what I'm saying? Where it's acting roles and they paying good, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, hey, look, let's plug you into that, you know what I'm saying? Give that opportunity out. Whatever it is that we can offer, I feel like that's dope too. So but having a presence is great because I feel like, especially during the show, bro, they was shutting it down. When it comes to just like bringing the energy to the stage and the times of transition.
Bro,
it's
they was over there straight.
he was stressed
Yeah.
out. He couldn't handle
because
it.
as
They
much as
done gave
they
some
was holding
tequila
it
and shit, it was
right
over with.
though, like you feel me. So and of course, like I understand it was all of, like a big thing for a lot of us. You feel me? Like a lot of people was like first, you know what I'm saying?
Look, he
interview
trying
sort of
to.
type.
You need to
I
know
am.
how to act that ass.
But you do, bro. Like
You need
feel
to
me?
know how to stay
we was-
professional.
We pro.
Look, though, this is what we
Bro.
was trying to have them understand, bro. Like we just talked about the last 45 minutes, bro. Was that we went from pool party, which was like, okay, you know what I'm saying, that didn't go that well, and then it was like the artist auditions was like, okay, that went well because we're starting to grow. So now when we having something that's even bigger, it's like our standard has to go up too, bro. We can't have the same standard that we used to have, and we're trying to attain like newer, bigger shit, bro. So
Trust me, I get it. I hear
I
what
hope
you
people
saying,
take
but
standard, bro.
that nigga Tony said, "Hey, sit your ass there." Hey,
Cause, bro,
he couldn't keep up with this shit, man.
Nah,
But
Lee.
they was
Bro,
rocking
I'm already
out.
knowing.
Like,
bro.
how
Tony, was they
long did
rocking
we
out?
work on this fucking schedule? Yes, bro.
They was
We
rocking
did.
out.
But it's like this, bro. If we keep into a schedule, bro, and it's like, okay, we supposed to have 5 gummy bears at this motherfucking location at 5 p.m. and it's 5 and there's 2 gummy bears there and 2 of the gummy bears are fucking at the bar drinking liquor and one of the gummy bears is nowhere to be found and it's now 5:01 and motherfuckers looking at me like, where are the 5 gummy bears? And I'm like, well, I got 2 and I got 2 waiting on their drink and I got 1 that, you know, now it's like, what the fuck I'm supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? I gotta go do what I gotta do. You feel me? I'm finna be like, hey, put the fucking drink down. You feel me? Like, get your ass over here so we can have the shit
drinking
that we got going on.
they was drinking that Grand Diamante and
Drinking that
shit.
Grand Diamante.
Feel me, though? Like,
But-
we rocked out. But we rocked out.
Do you okay? I was gonna say you feel like the presence was good
Oh yeah,
We
great.
for sure rocked
because it
out.
sounds like you had you.
I said first and foremost,
He was
bro,
first.
shout out the Heat Advisory ladies.
But usually when you say that, and the niggas say, but
Because they was
It
bro.
it counters the.
They was tripping in some ways, bro. Shout out Gianna, bro. From the beginning, bro, to this moment, bro.
It was some
One of the
other.
people
No,
that
hold on, because you can't do
several
that. You
people,
can't
bro.
single
I'm
out
finna
people.
just
You
single
know,
out people, bro. Like, you want me
he's
to-
singling out. Man. He just shouted.
Let's go down the line, bro. You want me to go down the line?
Shout out Nate, shout out Niecy,
yeah.
shout out Hezzy, shout
Okay.
out Angel, shout
Okay.
out Deja, shout out Shy, shout out
Princess.
Gianna, shout
Okay.
out Princess,
Okay.
shout out. That's it.
Now,
I'm good.
Now.
You see what I'm saying? That's
Right.
how y'all know
Now.
I really. You feel
I had
me?
to go get
Yeah.
Nay and Shy at the bar. Nay also was ducking me the whole night. Motherfucking Hezzy was dying to smoke some weed. She was trying her best to roll up and smoke in the back. I'm like, hell no, she rolling up a blunt. She
Hey,
trying
look,
to smoke. I'm like,
look.
yo, what you on? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not the right time right now. What you finna go out on stage with a blunt in your mouth? You feel me? Like, nah, she's really desperate to smoke the weed. And shit, you feel me? Like, this what I'm dealing with. This what I'm dealing with. Cause this my job, bro. This my job, bro. So now y'all gotta know.
Look,
That's
look.
what was going on. Right. Sips tea, sips blue, sips Bel Air. Shout out Bel Air.
But it was a great night overall.
It was a great. Okay.
It was. Shout out Bel
Okay,
Air.
so we had so Tony was dealing with that.
Yeah.
Leak, you had the Swiss Army knife shit. You know what I'm saying? You kind of had to like, hey, Leak, like I was literally like, Leak, I need you, brother.
We was making audibles, bro. We was
These
making
other
audibles.
plays
We was
not
like, hey, bro.
audibles.
So we're gonna take this part out of this. Jump to this.
Yeah.
Let's.
Oh yeah, during.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah. So
We was
we're
on-
almost,
we was really-
we're basally improving the whole entire
We
show.
was improv-
all of them
Little
huddles.
did
And
y'all
every
know,
time we
we
hit
was-
them huddles in the back was
You heard
crazy,
me? Hey,
bro.
little did y'all know we improv the whole show.
Come
You know
on.
what I'm saying? So it's like we had a little curtain where we had, you know,
That's the
the
crazy.
acts. It was a section with it. Hold on. It was a section with a curtain where we had the acts. You know what I'm saying? So we could see, you know, what was going on stage, and we knew as far as like who was coming up next and stuff like that. Hey, Dirty Laundry, you coming up? Kyrie, you loading? So we had a good little system going on behind the curtain. So we had, you know, I feel like it was like 5-6 acts at a time, and then it's like random motherfuckers in here where I'm like, what is you? I ain't got time for this shit right now. But anyway, you know, shit like that. So that was a good little system we had, and it's like as the acts were going on. But going back to the show, it was dope because honestly, like the people's reaction, bro, like this shit look like some wilding out shit or something. You feel me? Like the way people were reacting, at least like nigga, I felt like a real superstar at this bitch. I'm like, yo, whoa, we really might have shut this shit
in the
down
back
for
like
us.
this.
Shut it down, bro.
We might have shut this shit down for
huddles,
real.
them huddles we was having in the back, bro, was crazy. It was literally like the 40-second drill. Or some shit,
40
bro.
second
The
two.
It was a
2
2-minute
minute
drill.
drill,
2-minute
60
drill.
second drill,
We
though,
did 2-minute
bro.
drills for sure, bro. We was scrubbing shit.
It's like,
we buying shit into the.
hey, look,
fuck
Tony,
them.
I need Dirty Laundry and Kyrie up on deck.
Come on.
After that, we got Kid Friendly. I need you to go grab them from the back.
It was tripping.
It was wild, bro.
We was trying to get
Man.
people out, security pushing people out.
Ladies,
I ain't gonna say no names.
ladies,
Security.
in 5, 4, 3, you're on. You know what I'm
We had
saying?
people
It's
on
like
the security.
it's all over the, but it's good though. It's
Get out there,
emotional.
get out there.
Because you know when you go.
Me in the motherfucking waiting in the booth.
The shit, hey, the good part though was like the
killed it,
showcase. I feel like, bro, like we really executed, bro.
Yeah.
To where at the end, I was like proud to be like, I'm getting drunk as fuck tonight. Nigga,
Oh, my voice was
I'm
hoarse.
getting drunk tonight.
Yeah, the Diamante.
I'm just
Nigga,
saying,
I had
you-
Capri. You feel me? I had the butt. I was sponsored by Capri that night.
Sponsored
You know
by
what I'm
Capri.
saying?
Shout out Capri.
Hey
Shout
man,
out
so
Grand Diamante.
listen, man, we right back. Welcome back to the Heat Advisory Podcast. We talking about everything and anything, all right? So listen, we was just at the point where, matter of fact, let's do it quick. We might as well show off the merch real quick.
So listen, man, the merch is available. These are two options. This is the brown Red Rock tee that you're seeing right here. It has the Heat Advisory logo to the right. On the back, it spells out Heat Advisory. This is available on the Heat Advisory website. That is www.theheatadvisory.com. We also have the black tee, as you can see. We'll have Ken Gelosi go ahead and demonstrate that for you. Same, move the dreads out the way, brother. Similar topic. We got the Heat Advisory in the front with the Heat Advisory in the back. Keeping it simple, you know what I'm saying? That's also that you can invest available at theheatadvisory.com.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? So yes, absolutely. Click the link if you'd like to check out the merch. Like I said, summer's coming, so we'll go ahead and get them tees available, huh?
Tees, man.
All right, so going back to what we were saying though, we was talking about what? Anybody recall?
You was talking about the artist, the main event.
We was talking about wrapped up the main event.
Actually, the main event.
Kind of going into
Really
what's
the-
next. What we about to do?
Talking about judges supporting. You know what I'm saying? That whole issue.
Yeah. So that was the situation on the white judges. That's kind of that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's not a bad thing as long as they adding value to what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Let us know what you think.
Let me know what y'all think, though. Drop a comment below, man, if you think that white judges is kind of wacky, meaning not good, or you feel like, hey, man, as long as they
doesn't
providing
fucking matter,
value, it's
yeah.
all good. You know what I'm saying? So now,
We had the,
I-
New Year's, right? New Year's social.
you want to recap after that? Yeah, after that, we did the New Year's social, but that came in January, so that was like what, first week of January? That was basically geared towards the new partnership that we had with Verify, which is a tech company that allows us to really track our analytics and connect more with our audience for real, more with the community. So that was super dope because we integrated that into the merch. So once you scan your tag, you have the ability to actually get, exclusive deals and offers to VIP access with future events.
Yep.
You get some of our exclusive deals from the sponsors and stuff like that.
Yep.
Whether they're doing a monthly giveaway, whether it's, some free burritos over at Filiberto's, whether it's, a discount over at Capri Jewelers, whether it's some studio time over at Salt Mine, or even a hibachi plate at Hazumi. You know what I'm saying? So it allows you to get access to exclusive deals once you scan it. And then on top of that, like even restaurants and stuff like that, we'll have different partnerships with restaurants where you can go and get different discounts and stuff like that. And then also exclusive access to the TV footage. So once the TV show comes out, season 1 will be available in 2024 at the end of the year, to where you guys will actually be able to check out all the exclusive TV show episodes. So that's something you gotta look out for as well.
I'm
That's
excited
on
to tap in.
the back of the merch. You just scan the tag and you have access from there. All right. So wrapping it up, so we did a New Year's social. That was basically what it was kind of geared toward, was just showing off the merchandise, showing this new technology. We had to sit down with Verify, one of the representatives. He kind of explained it to the community on, how they could benefit from it and how we benefiting from it. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, Jordan, man.
And so listen, we just was talking about the New Year's social where honestly the feedback was good as hell from that too. Like I think when we really caught a roll with that one where people, if you didn't hear about us, at least you have an idea about the Heat Advisory now as far as like, yo, we putting on some dope events. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to buzz a little bit more. Shout out 98.3 for also being a part of it as well.
Black Chair Studios.
Black Chair Studio. They
Sip
done,
Tales.
honestly, 98, they done an amazing job of just including us into like, everything that they doing as well. Like huge shout out to 98. Chris Sumlin, shout out to Jay Steele over at 98.
Freezy.
You know what I'm saying? I'll Freezy for all it. But they really been supporting the platform and really like, just pushing for us as well. You know what I'm saying? To try to give us opportunity and stuff like that. So that was dope to have them a part of that. The feedback is really good. But now, what's next for the Heat Advisory?
What's next for us, man?
We got an artist retreat coming up. This is gonna be something that's
Probably never been done out here.
it's
I don't think it's been done out
groundbreaking,
here,
ladies and gentlemen. You know
I don't
what
think
I'm
it's ever
saying?
been done
Never
out here.
been done on there.
It's
I'm not even from here.
It's basically gonna be a creative weekend. We're shooting for April, probably like either the mid end of April. We'll lock in the details pretty soon here, but the concept is like, yo, we finna get together for a weekend of content creation where we will be recording as artists. We'll have 3 or 4 studios set up. We're gonna get an amazing venue. It'll be a mansion here in Phoenix, local, so everybody can pull up and stuff like that, and even people spectating can just come out and check out what's going on throughout the day and stuff like that. We'll have day passes for, let's just say 12 to 4 and 8 to 12 p.m. You know what I'm saying? So you can catch the day session and the night session, but we'll basically have anywhere from 15 to 20 artists coming through. They can either stay there the weekend or they can go home and come back. But ultimately, we gonna be in motion the whole weekend. So we record literally in the studio. We'll have different producers. We'll have different engineers.
It's never been done
on set. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna shoot a mini vlog of the whole thing.
It's never been happening before.
We'll have a couple camera crews on set. One will be shooting a mini documentary. We'll have a podcast going on, so we'll do a couple episodes of the podcast. We'll have a pop-up shop there, but we'll have different, vendors from streetwear, even consignment stores and stuff like that will be in the building and stuff like that. Food vendors, tattoo people, so, people can actually come through and enjoy the marketplace of the pop-up shop. And again, this is a big-ass mansion, so it has the space and the capabilities for it for sure. Got a basketball court, swimming pool, so it's a good vibe, and I think it'll be something dope for Phoenix because it's like I said, growing up and inspiring to be, let's just say, an artist or just somebody in this position, I feel like, bro, like we didn't really have, I didn't see shit like this where I could pay a couple bucks and go enjoy this experience where it's like, not only am I collaborating with people, I'm networking, we getting content done, I'm getting music done, I'm networking with producers and engineers, you feel me? Like, so I think that'll be something super dope. So that's coming mid-April, end of April. And we looking for artists, man. So if you're an artist and you want to get involved with it, you feel like this is something that fits what you're trying to do, tap in with us. Again, submit some music, hit the email right here, you feel me? And DM us on Instagram as well at the Heat Advisory, man.
Producers, hit the line.
Tap in.
The dopest of the dopest.
So that's the artist retreat. I think that's gonna be something that's super dope. Like I said, it's a weekend where people can just come and collaborate, network. You might want to come get a tattoo or something like that. Come spectate as just somebody who's a part of the community.
And we're looking to have some special guests pulling through too. So.
You feel me? It's a full package. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna call in some dope sponsors to where it's a full experience. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say a brunch or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Is being prepared for us, or dinner or something like that throughout the retreat. So it's gonna be a full experience. You know what I'm saying? We'll have some cannabis sponsors, potentially some tequila sponsors, stuff like that. We'll see who's in the mix of that, but I think that's gonna be fire for everybody. So again, if you an artist and you trying to get involved with the Heat Advisory Artist Retreat, tap in right here, man. Go ahead and send an email and tap in through the DM as well. All right. I think that pretty much wraps up though, man. We talked about a lot of ish on here. Yeah. You know
we missing some members, so we didn't get to touch on everybody's perspective. So this is only episode 1. Only episode 1.
The Heat Advisory Podcast. Again, I'm EA Jones.
It's your boy Khalid.
It's your boy Cangelosi.
You already know what it is. Your girl Kalabi.
And listen, man, we signing out, man. The Heat Advisory Podcast. We're going to catch you on episode 2 when we getting juicy again and diving a little bit deeper into this controversial shit going on out here, all right? Bro. Catch y'all later, man. We gone.